Right now, at this exact second, you are surrounded by invisible magic. Your food is cold because of it. Your room is bright because of it. You're watching this video because of it. Take it away for just 24 hours, and civilization doesn't slow down. It collapses. No phones, no hospitals, no internet, no coffee machines, and that alone should terrify you. We are completely, embarrassingly, dependent on electricity. And the insane part? The story of how we got here involves a man electrocuting elephants, another man who barely slept, and a war so petty it makes Twitter arguments look mature. This is the shocking true story of electricity. Before we get to the elephant, we need to go back, way back, to ancient Greece, where a philosopher named Thales discovered something bizarre. He rubbed a piece of amber with fur, and suddenly, small objects started sticking to it. He had no idea what was happening. He probably thought the amber was alive. He was wrong, but he accidentally discovered static electricity 2,600 years ago. For the next 2,000 years, humanity basically said, weird, and moved on. Until a man named William Gilbert decided weird things deserved actual investigation. Gilbert was Queen Elizabeth's personal doctor. And instead of, doctoring, he spent his free time rubbing things together. He was the first person to use the word electricity for amber, electron from the Greek word. But the real party didn't start until a completely unhinged idea in 1752. Benjamin Franklin, a thunderstorm, and a kite. This man decided the best way to study lightning was to go stand in it. Somehow he survived, and proved that lightning was just electricity from the sky, just casually falling on us all the time. Franklin proved lightning was electricity. Great, cool, but nobody could actually use it until an Italian scientist named Alessandro Volta had an argument. His colleague, Luigi Galvani, believed electricity came from inside living things. He called it animal electricity. To prove it, Galvani hooked up dead frogs' legs to metal and watched them twitch, which is either brilliant science or the plot of a horror movie, honestly both. Volta thought this was ridiculous, so he set out to prove Galvani wrong, and in doing so, he accidentally invented the battery. In 1800, Volta stacked alternating layers of zinc and copper with saltwater-soaked cloth between them. And it worked. Continuous, controllable electricity. For the first time in human history, Napoleon was so impressed, he made Volta a count. A count! For stacking metal discs. Meanwhile, the rest of us can't even get a thank you email. So now, we could store electricity, but we still couldn't really use it at scale. Enter Thomas Edison. The man, the myth, the marketing genius. Edison didn't actually invent the light bulb. I know, calm down, he improved it. The light bulb already existed. It just burned out in about 15 minutes. Edison and his team tested over 6,000 different materials to find the perfect filament. Bamboo! They tried bamboo, and it worked. But Edison wasn't just an inventor. He was a businessman. While other scientists were sharing their discoveries freely, Edison was filing patents, hundreds of them. His laboratory in Menlo Park was essentially a factory for inventions. He'd give his team a problem, lock them in, and not let them leave until they solved it. He himself slept only 4 hours a night and thought sleeping more was a sign of weakness, which explains a lot about his personality. By 1882, Edison had built the world's first power station in Manhattan and lit up 85 buildings. New York City had electricity. The future had arrived, and Edison was going to make absolutely sure he got credit for it. And then came Nikola Tesla. If Edison was the businessman, Tesla was the mad scientist who actually understood electricity. Tesla arrived in New York from Serbia with 4 cents in his pocket and a letter of recommendation to Edison. The letter said, "I know 2 great men. You are one of them. This is the other." Edison hired him immediately. Tesla worked for Edison for almost a year, fixing things, improving things, doing the actual hard work. Edison promised him $50,000 if he could improve Edison's DC electrical system. Tesla did it. Edison laughed and said, "Tesla, you don't understand American humor." He didn't pay him. Tesla quit on the spot and decided he was going to destroy Edison's entire electrical system. Tesla believed in AC, alternating current instead of Edison's DC direct current. AC could travel hundreds of miles. DC couldn't go more than a mile. AC was simply better, and Tesla was going to prove it. He found a backer, George Westinghouse, and the War of Currents began. The War of Currents was not a polite scientific debate. Edison was losing and he knew it. So he did what any reasonable businessman would do. He started electrocuting animals, publicly. Edison's team would gather crowds and electrocute dogs, calves, and horses using Tesla's AC current to prove it was dangerous. He called this process being Westinghoused. I am not making this up. But the most infamous event was Topsy the elephant. Topsy was a circus elephant who had, understandably, killed 3 people. She was scheduled to be put down. Edison's team saw an opportunity. On January 4, 1903, in front of a paying crowd and a film camera, Topsy the elephant was electrocuted with AC current. Edison filmed it and distributed the film as an advertisement for why AC electricity was dangerous, using a dead elephant as an advertisement. What a strange world! Despite all of this, AC won. Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract to power the 1893 World's Fair, and then the Niagara Falls power plant. Edison's DC was finished. The future ran on AC, Tesla's AC. Tesla died in 1943, alone, in a New York hotel room. He had no money. His patents had mostly been sold or lost. The man who powered the modern world died nearly broke. Edison died wealthy, celebrated, and famous. For decades, Edison got all the credit. Tesla was almost forgotten. But history has a way of correcting itself. Today, the world's most famous electric car company is called Tesla, not Edison. Every time you charge your phone, power your home, or turn on a light, you're using AC current, Tesla's current. The war is over. Tesla won. He just wasn't alive to see it. As for electricity itself, we went from a Greek philosopher rubbing amber to lighting cities to powering the entire internet in about 2,600 years. Which sounds like a long time, until you realize we spent 2,000 of those years just saying, "Huh, weird," and walking away. So the next time your Wi-Fi glitches, don't scream. Just remember Topsy the elephant and be grateful the only thing shocking you is the monthly bill. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Built and Busted, because next time we're tackling another invention that changed everything. And yes, there will be more animals involved. Maybe.